Joy was spending her vacation with us. She used to get very fed up with me and my movie camera. Anyway, here are the fruits of my efforts, and I really hope you enjoy it. It's titled Vacation 1975, starring Joy Charlton. If you would set up the projector so that the first frame is on the screen now, then you can switch on the projector and continue. If not, just turn me off and turn me on again when you've got that all set. Well, back at New Year's 1975, we got a surprise phone call from Margaret and Johnny. They mentioned that Joy might decide to pay us a little visit. So we were very pleased about that, and we started making some plans as to what she could do. If you take a look at the screen here, you can see there's many places that you can visit. Santa's Workshop, Enchanted Forest, Thousand Animals, the various ferries, Mount Defiance, many different places to go and see.
I left my peaceful happy home to wander far away, and as I viewed that grand old glen, perhaps no more to see, should have thought me heart would surely break when late in Glen's release. Great door with men around me stood, my comrades kind and true. And as I grasped each well-known hand to bid my last adieu, I said, my gallant countrymen, I hope you'll yet be free to see the sunburst proudly wave for the hills of Glensley. From the Arctic Circle to the Great Breakwater, this man must make you and me. As highways fall and criminal highways, well, it's all from me.
Here comes the big bird down at the Ottawa International Airport. Taxiing along the runway, coming over to Terminal A. Wasn't too sure what Joy looked like, and I concentrated on the wrong person here for a moment. There we go. You know, I really think she looks frightened here. One of the first places that we went to visit was Mackenzie King Estate. This is located about 9-10 miles north of Ottawa. It's a very beautiful place. King was, of course, the Prime Minister of Canada during the Second World War. On our left here, you can see the tea room. It's not a very good place to eat. I'm afraid all you can get is a cup of tea, coffee, a bowl of soup, and a little bun, and very expensive. Right now we're heading towards what's known as the ruins, so let's sit back and look at the scenery and look at ourselves for a little bit. Well, here we are at the ruins. These here were built from stones taken from the Parliament buildings, which was destroyed by fire back in 1916, and from a lot of the homes that were bombed in London during the Blitz in the Second World War. Here goes Shy Joy heading over to what's known as the bay window. Let's see if we can get her from the other side here. There she is, in very pensive mood. I don't know what she's thinking about right here, but perhaps we can take a look and see what she sees. And there it is, the beautiful Gatineau Hills. These are truly beautiful in the fall when all the leaves start to change color. There's now a focus shot of Juanita. Hi, Pet. Salon de thé. We're back to the tea room again. We did have a cup of tea here, actually. We're now heading out through the woods, leading us back to where the car's parked to head back home again. There we have the Ottawa River with the skyline of Ottawa in the background. Just ahead there, you can see on the left-hand side a white sign for the Cafe Champlain. It's a Chinese restaurant, which makes you think of food, and sure enough, here we go, the Ponderosa Steakhouse. Speaking of food, there are many good places to eat in Ottawa, some expensive and some relatively cheap. Perhaps now is as good a time as any to take a look at some of these places. There's, of course, the Ponderosa Steakhouse itself, where you can get a steak dinner for $1.99. McDonald's, that's where Joy had her first Big Mac the very night she arrived, and the last day, the day she left, she had a Big Mac as well. I'm surprised she didn't eat 3 or 4 of them. Whoops, wrong food. Gas bar. Fat Albert's, another good place to have a quick sandwich. Al's Steakhouse, not too expensive, and you can get a good steak there. The Ying King Dining Lounge and Tavern, if you like Chinese food, it's a pretty good place to eat. Harvey's, charcoal broiled hamburgers, not bad. Branscom's Motor Inn, very expensive but good. Kentucky Fried Chicken, we tried here a few times. There's Colonel Sanders himself. Talisman Motor Inn, once again, very expensive but good. The Lucky Key Restaurant, this is where Joy dined the night before she left with Chinese food, and she really enjoyed it. She had about 4 helpings. The Aladdin, it's a motel, but you can get food there, and it's not too bad. The Rose Bowl and Tavern Restaurant and Dining Lounge, pretty good. The Lobster Pot, if you like seafood, it's very good. The Carousel, it's good too. Lady Jane Donuts, a quick snack, donuts and coffee. The Red Barn, I personally don't like the Red Barn at all. In fact, I don't think we even took Joy to it. Golden Palace, once again, we're back to Chinese food. They make delicious egg rolls, aman sugai, you name it. Hey, well, here we go with the football game. Let's sit back and see what's going to happen here. I'll let Joy explain the game to you, if she can. Okay, this game is between Ottawa and Hamilton. Ottawa ends up losing this game, as a matter of fact. That's Hamilton kicking off to Ottawa. I kicked a 3-point, and they took a 3-point lead. Here we go. Hamilton with the ball. Rush up the center. Hamilton back to pass. He rolls out. Going to have to keep that ball. And he's knocked out of bounds about the 36-yard line. Here's the cheerleaders. Shot of the crowd in the south side stands. The north side stands were also filled. I believe there was 18,040 people at the